Next up, we have Stefan Somerville with Habitat for Humanity Okanagan. Welcome, Stefan.
Hey, Stephanie, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Not too bad, thank you.
Good. So tell us a little bit about Habitat for Humanity.
Well, Habitat's been around since 1993 over here, and we're actually an affiliate of Habitat for Humanity Canada, which is a national nonprofit organization working towards a world where everyone has a safe and decent place to live. Habitat for Humanity's model empowers families to invest in home ownership. So through donated labor and tax deductible donations of money and materials, we actually build and rehabilitate simple, decent housing.
Great. And we were chatting just before we started recording, so it's not all about the hammers and nails. How do volunteers make an impact?
Well, it's actually astonishing. It's a huge component of Habitat. Is last year, we had 33,000 volunteer hours that were generously donated to Habitat for Humanity. Okanagan, which was roughly about $660,000 worth of wages. So with that freed up cash flow, it enables us to put money into building homes for families. So words can't describe how we feel from all the support of our volunteers.
Wow, that's huge, just in the Okanagan Post.
Right.
And what types of volunteer opportunities are available with Habitat?
That's a great question, because a big misconception with Habitat, and I'm guilty of this as well, is that you have to swing a hammer to volunteer with us, which is definitely not the case. Like, I'm not the most handy man around. So I actually started volunteering in the office with data entry, working on the website and social media. Quick summary of the volunteer opportunities would be, you can actually volunteer in the Restore, which we have 4 of in the Okanagan, which involves merchandising, pricing, researching product, unloading trucks. You can volunteer in the Habitat office, so that deals with data entry, digital content creation, filing. One of the great things about that is you can actually work remotely, because I know a lot of our volunteers aren't so comfortable with COVID going on, so you can still help out from home, which is awesome. Events, obviously, but probably need it to be a little safer before that happens. And a new opportunity is we actually have a kitchen salvage program, which is super cool. You actually have a team of volunteers and a couple staff members, and they go into a house and remove kitchen cabinets, load them into one of our trucks, and we resell them at the Restores. So saving it from the landfill, and yeah, it's good stuff.
Yeah, and people are often upgrading, and their old stuff is still really good.
Oh, totally, yeah. It's and they fly, like, obviously they don't fly off the shelf, but they fly out the doors for sure, because people are always renovating themselves for either, I found some people buy them even just for their garage, these cabinets, just so they have storage, right? So.
Are you currently looking for volunteers with specialized skills?
Yeah, absolutely. Like right now, we could really use help in our Restore back rooms. So there's a huge need for individuals who have the ability to lift heavy things, preferably something over 50 pounds, just because we're taking them off the trucks and we need to move them somewhere in a safe manner. So anyone who's willing to lift heavy things in a safe way would be more than welcome.
Great. Is that all?
Something for specialized skills, yeah. Like we're flexible. We'll take any volunteers for sure, but we're looking for immediate help. It would be in that area.
Great. How many hours per week or per month do you require volunteers to contribute? Is there a set number of hours?
There's not really a set number of hours. Like, we prefer a shift a week with a minimum of 2 hours, but life happens, we get that. So we're super flexible. So yeah, we're all good. You come in and just let the managers know, and they'll be willing to have you help out. And then depending on the volunteer activity too, training's provided, obviously, and can take an hour or two depending what's going on. If it's a kitchen salvage, you know, it might take a little longer with that because you're working with the build manager with that stuff, right? So.
I know some of your volunteers are really knowledgeable in the Restore.
Totally.
They come with that knowledge, or is that training, or is that shadowing, or?
A mix of both. Like, I found a lot of the new volunteers will shadow some of our senior associates just to get comfortable, because we have different departments like lighting, plumbing, and, you know, they test the products, they research to know how much it costs. So a lot of it does come from people who've been here for those 40 hours a week and just teaching or mentoring the people who just started. So it all comes with time. So yeah.
That's great. So if I wanted to volunteer with Habitat for Humanity, what are the steps that I would need to take?
To start the process, you just head to hfhokanagan.ca. There's a little volunteer tab. Just click on that and create a profile, and someone from Habitat will reach out to you. So if you're doing a restore, we'll connect you with the manager. If it's in the office, you'll probably talk to me. So yeah, we'll get you connected and get you started.
Great. Is there anything else you want an interested volunteer to know?
Yeah, there's tons of opportunities here at Habitat, and all help is appreciated, obviously, from organizing a bottle drive to dismantling a kitchen. It all adds up and serves the mission of building strength, stability, and independence through affordable homeownership. So all hands are welcome.
That's great. Thank you so much, Stefan. Have a great day.
Thanks, Stephanie.